So sometimes disagreement does need to be disagreeable. If you're talking to people who feel marginalized, who feel that the playing field isn't level, if they feel that they haven't been heard or respected, then yes, those people have a right to be disagreeable. The right of protest under the Constitution is sacred. Outreach is just another word for splaining. If it's Glendale doing the splaining, that's called Glensplaining. I live in Scottsdale, that would be Scottsplaining. Being heard and respected is the first fundamental threshold that we have to cross. And we do a lousy job of just the basic, making people feel heard and respected. We want to talk about how do we raise the quality of conversation and collaboration and connection. You're taking every opportunity to invite people into the conversation. Tell me more. This is beautiful. I can't wait to see. Some community is going to come back with a value statement. It's all emojis. Are you ready? I'm going to make it really easy for you. I cannot say enough good things about waffles, and I'm sure you agree. Oh, so it's close. Not even close. If you're going to lie in bed at night, tonight, thinking about something, this is what I hope you will be struggling with, that you will be wondering about, that's worth some mental time. Huevos rancheros? Yeah. Let's hear it for breakfast burritos. Okay. If it's a simple choice between two things, any answer is inevitably wrong. You are inevitably setting yourself up for failure. Biscuits and gravy. Oh, tell me more. Everyone can win in the process of bringing people together. Your leadership imperative is not to assume that the absence of comment means satisfaction. Cities and towns are really good at doing these things. We inform people with announcements. We educate people with reports and websites and information. All of these things are vertical in their orientation. These are pictures of courageous conversations. It's mobile info and feedback where they bring out markers and people can write their comments as graffiti on the outside of the van. This isn't a replacement for doing, outreach meetings and things. This is an addition to it. You don't do courageous conversations in response to news things happening. You do them all the time. It feels put on, it feels ritualistic to do it after the fact. Have those conversations already in place so that when the event happens, there are people who already know that your community is thinking about these kinds of issues. When you're willing to be out there in creative ways, they feel heard and respected. Once the town adopted these values, it was now impossible for an elected council member who was part of these conversations to not open an email, because you can't have communication, community engagement, and responsiveness if you're not willing to enter the conversation. If you can't name the values of your community, then I'm going to offer some for you. These are statements of principles, not politics. I'm not shilling for any political party or cause or anything. I picked these 6 words because they come from the preamble of the Constitution, the only place in the Constitution that talks about community values. These are supposed to be American ideals. If these are not the exact words that you would use to interpret this in your community, come up with your own words. But let's make sure that we can stand up proudly and say these are the values to which we hold ourselves and our community accountable.